Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here with part 2 of the interior. So just a few things before we get going. We are going to do the engine bay first. But currently, due to the weather and basically where I stand with the garage at the moment, really doing the engine with like torching, welding, cutting. I'm just not there with the tools right now. It's very cold right now, so it's something I'm not gonna get into at this moment. But who could wait for the interior? So I got you kind of propped up here. I wish I had a better angle for you, but without really being outside the car, you know, to try to do this one-handed and everything, I wanted to get the best view I possibly could. I have a couple lights kind of propped up here to give you some better lighting. But what we're going to do today is I really wanted to rip the seats out, when I'm sitting on the passenger seat where the camera is. But I also have to get under the car with my tools. It's just not going to happen today. So let's rip up this front carpet. I do have a mask I'm going to throw on real quick. I got my gloves. Let's put the keys up on the dash so they're not in my way. I'm also going to get to these, the clutch and the brake and everything eventually. That's all going to be probably taken out and changed. I got wiring and stuff, so. I was sitting on the mask, so let me throw this on real quick and we'll get going with the rip out of the front carpet. Ooh. And these babies are not beard friendly, let me tell you. That's why they always told us to shave in the military. Put our gas mask on. So I'm just going to get this clutch out of the way. I wonder if you guys could even see me over here. I'll just kind of tuck up this wiring that's hanging down. Probably going to have to get a wiring harness. Address that in the future, but I'm going to pull this off of the high beam. I kind of want to sneak it under the pedals here. Just kind of rolling back the fibers as I go along. Yeah, this does have the backing really stiff, and it's also very gross. So I'm just gonna pull this up around the pedals and let that side kind of hang as it is for a second. Now this side should be a little bit easier. Kind of try to get you over here if I can. Not sure how well you can see that. Let me try to really get you down there. Let me adjust this camera. There we go. Hopefully that, whoop, maybe too far. Okay, let's give that a try. So we're gonna essentially just, this side has no provisions really to hold it in. It's supposed to be under that seat there. And we have a camera collapse. Oh, camera collapse. Well, clearly it was attached to that seat a little better than I thought. Sorry about that, folks. This is a one-man show here. Let's put you back over here. All right, I'm basically just going to pull up this side. And this side is actually, still has a little bit of threads. Hopefully I don't knock the camera down, but still got some threads under the seat over here if I have to. I can get a knife or something, but this should just disintegrate, hopefully. Can't believe it's, whoa, there we go. Can't believe it's this strong to begin with. Whoa. Here we go. You guys are rolling up and down there. Whew, here we go. thing is funky. Stinky. Let's get this puppy out. There we go. Now I just gotta throw it right on top. Right on top for now. And now let me bring you back in here. So as we can see, have some sound deadening material. I do have quite the significant hole up there. Some surface rust, it'll just be painted. But I gotta fix that hole up there. Some more sound deadening material. This is all gonna come out. Oh, as a matter of fact, if it's not too hard to get out, let's do it right now. Listen, we're dealing with confined space here. Knocking over my lights. Knocking over the camera. Let's get rid of this sound deadening material, or probably asbestos is really what it is. Ooh, baby. She's funky. Looks like I got a patch panel here. Try to get this all out in one piece so it doesn't, if it is asbestos, it doesn't release any fibers, but so I got the mask on. Let me pull this out. That was surprisingly heavy. Did not think that would be so heavy. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the driver's side. See if we can, there we go. So this panel here, you can see it's kind of like a bluish color. Whew. Definitely got a patch there. So in another video, I'll probably be at least busting the seal there, pulling it up and really addressing, seeing if they just glued it down or really what happened. I don't remember seeing anything from underneath. Maybe there was a couple pinholes or something. I am probably going to need a wiring harness though. That's your transmission. I think that's for the speedo there, that cable. And let's take a look. Ooh, sorry, let me get back in here, guys. It's a very, very tight squeeze for somebody who's 6 foot and overweight. So there's a lot of like tarring material there. I'm not sure if that was kind of standard with the cars. It doesn't look like it, because up here on the transmission tunnel, you know, it still has the original green color. Doesn't look all tarry and nasty like it is on the floor. So I'm not sure if they tried to spray in some type of sound deadening, if that was rust, you know, material to try to prevent like an undercoating, try to prevent some rust. So it does look like I have another couple holes up there in that corner from what I could see, where that kick panel there is turning white. It looks like those are actually pinholes. So I'll have to address that. But in the meantime, I think really what's going to happen next, if we keep going with the interior, it'll be seats out, and then it'll be rear carpet out. I'll probably throw a seat back in just so I got something to sit on, or a milk crate at least. And then we're going to take apart this this dashboard. So glove works. The radio, I believe, works. Ashtray moves in and out, no problem. I doubt it ever had any type of heat in there. You know, because of the condition of the coil, the heating coil. I'm not sure if that's the right pronunciation of it, but the old heater box over there. That was pretty nasty when I did the upper cowl out here. When I did the cowl, I really vacuumed out a bunch of you know, squirrel nest material and all that out of the cowl, and that goes into the ventilation system and the heater core and all that. So dashboard looks pretty straightforward to get to. To take out, you have your cigarette lighter, which they painted in, so probably keep that lighter. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy a new one, but this all needs to come out, the lighter assembly. Ignition, key, switch, and everything has to come out. Your lights, you got your running lights, street lights. Your wiper, I believe, is just on and off. I don't think it had any speeds. Mine's kind of loose, so I can't tell, but I could feel it just switching on and off. And then you got a couple bolts up here for trim. Take the 2 trim pieces off. This has giant flathead screwdrivers, screws that have to come out, pull the gauges out. Those will probably be swapped with the kit that I'm getting for the interior is going to include that. So those will probably come out. I'll save those, and of course the radio and all that. They definitely had this off at one point because they took like a white marker, and if you can see that 70, oh, can't see it anymore because I lost the light, but if you can see that 70 there, the 70, the 90, the 100, they kind of got like scratched off and redone. The temperature gauge is the same way, where it says fuel. They took it apart and like redid it with, you know, some type of white paint marker. Dash is all chipped up here. That is definitely not the original color. You can see they tried to do some touch-ups here on the dash. So yeah, that's it. Door panels will come off, obviously, but yeah, the floor looks not too bad. Besides doing like a little kick panel tacking, you know, and I'm going to address this. This is definitely a patch here. We'll see how bad it is if I even want to mess with it, but definitely get some Primo carpet, do some sound deadening in here, new steering wheel. Got to paint, even got to paint the column over here. So there it is. I'll take the vacuum. I got a vacuum standing by. I'll take the vacuum and vacuum it out. And then the next video, again, depending on the weather, I'm either going to still go with the interior, just see if I can get some of the junk out, or I'll be starting with the engine bay. All right, guys, but I appreciate it. I'll say Duffy signing off, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate it.